Hi, my name is Rich Julian, and I'm Business Development Manager on the AWS Worldwide Public Sector Venture Capital and Startups team. So you've heard much about AWS and startups and why AWS not only provides the best platform for startups, but why AWS is the optimum partner for startups throughout their journey. But what about public sector? Why is this a market that startups should consider and pursue? Traditionally, the public sector has been seen as a market to avoid for startups as it prevents significant challenges, security, regulatory environments, and long duration sales cycles. But much of that is changing. Change is being driven by cloud and the fact that public sector customers are recognizing the growing need for innovation that startups bring, and they are taking active steps to address these impediments. So let's talk a little about why public sector is a customer base that startups should consider, and how AWS is the partner to help you engage with and deliver to these public sector customers. First, a little about what we mean by public sector. To AWS, public sector is unusual in its configuration. AWS's worldwide public sector covers national, regional, and local government at all levels, federal, state, and local here in the US. It also covers education institutions at all levels, from early stage through universities and adult continuing education, and nonprofits, nonprofit organizations, NGOs, and the companies serving nonprofits. It also has practice focus areas on aerospace and satellites, and on healthcare and life sciences. But AWS is not just a technology company. We also have a huge impact on the way companies conduct their business and the speed and cost of innovation. AWS is in the business of innovating on behalf of customers and providing our customers access to innovative startups to help them accelerate and address mission needs and goals. We have a dedicated team comprised of exited startup founders, former investors, mentors, and startup executives. Each of us has deep experience in the domains we support, but is more than just the startups themselves. This team is aligned to the venture capital, accelerators, and other startup organizations that help these portfolio of companies with their business and technical needs. We have an incredible breadth of customers across all three aspects of the public sector, with customers around the globe. We have globally over 6,500 government agencies, over 11,000 academic institutions, and over 29,000 nonprofit organizations that use AWS to support their constituents, consumers, students, and communities. And we have an equally incredible breadth of customers that are part of the AWS Partner Network, which has tens of thousands of partners across the globe, including over 800 public sector focused partners. All of this means that we are uniquely positioned to assist a startup throughout their journey and connect with partners and customers as they begin to grow. And for our customers and partners, we can connect them to the innovative emerging companies that can help them achieve their goals and missions. So why the public sector? Why do startups need to care about opening and engaging this market? Well, first, it's massive. It is a massive potential market with an equally massive set of needs and challenges. In addition, customers in the public sector domain are actively looking for new innovation partners with products that can help them achieve their complex missions and goals. Second, they're driven by regulatory compliance needs, the enhanced security, compliance, data protections, restrictions, and others, including data sovereignty. While these have traditionally been seen as insurmountable, remember that modern software design and development processes can actually be a significant step forward from a security and audit perspective. A startup may find that it already meets or exceeds many of these standards, which were previously seen as impediments. So how can you leverage AWS to help you get past or mitigate some of these challenges? We can help you reduce challenging timelines and criteria. Our APN partners have deep relationships with customers and contract vehicles. AWS Marketplace provides a rapid channel to market for your products and associated services. AWS has multiple programs to assist you with security and compliance challenges. You can go global, easier, faster, and consistently. Build once, deploy globally. Not only with our highly secure and capable commercial regions, but also with purpose-built infrastructure, such as GovCloud and other regions we have to support the US government customers. And then, of course, enhanced sales opportunities. As an AWS partner, we have multiple avenues to work with a startup to help them engage our customers and with other partners across AWS to define opportunities, capture business, and provide development, deployment, and post-deployment support. This also includes sales channel support, such as marketing, co-branding, sell-to, sell-through, and other aspects that can be highly beneficial to a startup. But startups are not the only ones who benefit from this. Our public sector customers and partners benefit as well. They receive curated access to a startup ecosystem to help them enhance their capabilities and do tech scouting and access global public sector R&D and innovation programs that they themselves might not traditionally touch or work with. They get help at accessing cutting-edge technology and business models with our customer-obsessed and mission-oriented approach, aimed to help customers access this cutting-edge technology and business models through the startup firms from around the globe. They have received a differentiated go-to-market strategy. We can assist startups with doing a proof of concept to pilots to longer-term contracts. This helps the customer more easily access and work with these startups without making long-term commitments. They can bring in startups to round out contract teams, whether it's for small business set-asides or some other requirement. And startups provide a channel to a market. They can be a small business prime or leads on a project, and they can also provide customers access between customer domains. AWS helps customers to develop repeatable, scalable mechanisms to enable access to the global startup community. We help startup community understand the unique challenges of working with public sector customers, whose organization, missions, contracting, procurement, security, accreditation, and other things are often opaque to them. Likewise, we bring an understanding of the unique challenges of working with startups to the backers of the public sector. We work collaboratively with the customers and with the startups to fill these technology and capability gaps and achieve mission value for those customers. So what exactly does this team do? Well, we don't invest cash and we don't take equity or a capital position in a company. We do invest our time, knowledge, experience, and resources across Amazon that can open doors and remove obstacles for startups to further their growth. This team has a network across AWS teams and regional borders, and we're able to leverage that global footprint to connect startups to resources where they need it and champion the startups internally to Amazon. Our team is made up of people who have direct experience with building startups so that we can act in your long-term interests. By doing so, we strive to build lasting relationships with our startups, with our customers, and between the two. We focus on helping our startup customers grow by wiring them into people, resources, and opportunities across Amazon and all of our partner customers. Resources we provide access to include technical guidance, but also best practices and sales and marketing resources that Amazon's platforms make possible. We also have access to AWS startup programs, making introductions to investors or enterprises where there's potential partnership and general business mentorship in some cases. Specifically for the public sector, we assist startups with the challenging areas of security and accreditation, and also contract bid and proposal support for commercial companies that have never had to go through this process before. Until you've done it once, it is often challenging. So to summarize, AWS works with startups from their earliest stages, providing them assistance to develop and grow. AWS programs provide startups with the resources that they need to quickly get started on AWS, including credits, training, and support. Tens of thousands of startups take advantage of these benefits each year. We provide access to AWS experts to help you best utilize our constantly expanding services and capabilities. We can assist you with finding and targeting the customers that will enable you to grow. And we can help you learn and enhance your knowledge and skills with AWS. But we do not stop there. AWS is also your partner to help you to accelerate your growth. We provide services, scaled services that will help you grow up and deploy to larger and larger customer needs. We provide customer access and delivery mechanisms that allow you to deploy and sell faster, such as the AWS Partner Network, or APN, and the AWS Marketplace. Never forget, it is also a global market. You can grow globally thanks to our consistent global environment. AWS regions are all fundamentally consistent. Differences can easily be accounted for, so you can build once and deliver globally to all of our 24 global regions and 216 points of presence and edge locations. And we can finally help you navigate the challenging security and accreditation processes, not only in the public sector, but for many commercial standards as well. So I hope this helps you to better understand not only the opportunities presented across the public sector, but also how AWS can be your trusted partner to engage in this expansive and dynamic potential market.